Hey guys, it's GalaxyGorilla coming at you with a new episode of The King is Watching, and we're going to continue on where we left off. So last time you saw us use our legendary bee warriors to smash apart the level 2 threat difficulty, and we are very close to unlocking the necromantic graveyard. So for today we're going to be taking on threat level 3, which is going to be having us start with 50% of your castle is covered in vines at the start of the run, and bosses have one more modifier. I don't know what that means, but I suppose we shall have to find out. Let's begin. Alright, so as always, we will reveal the bosses. We're going to be fighting the goblin. Oh, okay, that's the modifier. Enemy move speed is increased by 50%. Very interesting. Alright, we get to start off with either a ton of water, water and some sheep, or 2 warriors and 2... I'm going to go with the 2 warriors and 2 archers. So as of right now, I'm seeing a lot of garbage around here. So, okay, this is swamp. This is water. This is water, and this is clay and iron. This is wood. So I think what we'll do is this to try to go ahead and get rid of this and just try to, shrink it down as much as possible. We do have a pretty strong starting board, and I kind of want to be able to just clean this stuff out as quick as possible. This is more water up here. We could go over here next. All right, cool. That's gone. That's gone. Let's quickly pause, and let's go ahead and throw down a well. We want to just try to get as much as we can out of these resources. Alright, that is gone. That is a cursed tile, which is a little annoying. I would love to get as much wood out of this as possible. So let's go ahead and just kind of shave away all this stuff here. I feel fine. We'll give them some backups with these guys over here, because these should all die at the same time. Yeah, we'll pause here. We'll go ahead and shift this, so we're gaining some water. Okay, lovely. We killed that super fast. I see hunters, I see archers, and I see a madhouse. I don't know. These seem interesting, but at the same time, not great. Plus 10% attack speed of flying troop for each hunter on the battlefield. We could try to go for some flying troops. Hunters are pretty inexpensive, but also very useful. Oh, this is a bit of a tough choice. We don't have much clay, but we are kind of on the way to getting it, but I don't know if we have, like, a proper clay source is more of, like, the issue. Let me think. I don't know. Hunters are pretty tried and true, so I think I'll stick with that. We get some basic production. A later on gold mine could be pretty saucy. Okay, yeah, honestly, I'll take some thick, chunky boys. We can kill those pretty easy. Honestly, I'm really willing to just take a bunch of that stuff. Alright, we'll make the final wave kind of hard. I think that's a solid idea. What else do we have here? That's veteran barracks. This is established production. I think we can do more veteran barracks. Yeah, give ourselves a nice easy wave at the beginning, and then just have a nice time over here. Wheat field, or basic production ×2. That's a Family Guy joke. For generations, your kingdom has relied on the most effective method of measuring grain reserves, the jump test. A volunteer leaps into the pile, their survival proving the granaries are full. Today, peasant Willard's attempt ends with a sickening thud followed by a murmured realization from the gathered crowd. We've too little grain to survive winter. Your advisors urge swift action to protect your kingdom and reputation. I think what I will do is I will take a wheat field. Wheat field sounds very nice. We are almost done cleaning this out. I think for right now, we're going to get ourselves up to about 200 water. And then we're going to go ahead and scooch these over. Let's go ahead and plug in a tree and this. And let's just start producing some wheat as quick as we can. I would love to be able to make a market. That's going to pop in just a second. I think we're going to put down the big wheat field here. Because what we can do is once this little one runs out, we'll throw down one of the big ones. Or we'll throw down a market to start making some money. Yep, here comes the chunky boys. This should be honestly really easy. We should just rip this apart. Like, sure, they move a little faster, but yeah, we have good units right now. Okay, I'm seeing a Whitman's house. I am also seeing an archery range. You know what? I'm down to try some archery too. Why not? Why not? All right, I think what we might do here is we're going to throw a little pause down. I'm going to shift one of these wells here, and we're going to move this. Because I would love to get rid of these, because that's going to provide us with, I believe, should be enough to make the archery range. And then we can kind of circle back up and over here. I'm not too worried about this right now. Let's get some more peasants going. All right, in 3, 2, 1, boom. Let's go ahead and do that. Move this back up over here. We should probably start thinking about making troops. All right, we get a levy barrack. Here's the bone pit. We could think about maybe doing the bone pit. There's also the slinger's tree. The slinger's tree could be kind of good. Ooh, that doesn't sound bad at all. Or we could just go for Giga Archers. For each... Oh, okay, okay. Oh, so you kind of want to pair archers with warriors. Okay, so maybe not slingers. I'll re-roll once. Beautiful. Actually, that is exactly what we wanted right there. What do we have here? We have stables. We could get some horses. Horses could be interesting. Musketeers. We don't have any champion units, so I'm not really interested in that. For each fire mage on the battlefield. Okay, so that's just for arcane troops. Okay, I think we might recycle these just because none of these really play too well to our current build or advantage, which is fine. We will need to start building this stuff soon, so as soon as this runs out, I am going to go ahead and drop a market. We're going to go ahead and sell... Yeah, I think selling wheat is fine, and then we'll put down... Honestly, I'm going to move this here for a little while. I think we do need some more water. Because the troops, I'm pretty sure... Well, okay, actually, it seems like most of our troops don't need water, but still. Alright, we got a big wave coming in. We should be fine. It's going to be a little dicey, but yeah, we're totally fine. Okay, bone pit. I will happily take more swordsmen. More swordsmen just means we have better troops. Alright, we're good on water for now. Let's go ahead and throw down another one of these. Honestly, I don't really care. I'm not going to use peasants this run. Let's go ahead and put this down. And then, unfortunately, we are out of, what is it, iron. So we're going to have to find a good source of that sooner rather than later. Let's go ahead and dump out some more peasants. Alright, wheat production's going totally fine right now, which is good. We actually could... Yeah, I'm going to go ahead and upgrade our border. I think for right now, I might want to... Actually, I think we're okay for now. Let's go ahead and put down another wheat field. Try to just eat through some of our resources a little bit quicker. This is a nice, easy wave. Alright, we get our trader. All troops' HP is increased by 20%. Receive fireworks. Flying troop... Okay, we don't have any flying troops right now. This seems good. Unfortunately, I'm not seeing any iron mines, which kind of sucks. I see sawmill. I'm seeing a gold mine, peasant's hut, archery range. I mean, it would be nice to get, but unfortunately, it's just not really what we need right now. Alright, I guess what we'll do is we'll take the troop training. And I'm trying to think of, like, what's the best scenario? Like, what do we want? We could buy a spell. I guess we could buy another swordsman barracks if we want to go hard on that. But I think that's a little egregious. I'm thinking maybe a sawmill. And then I suppose we could just buy the royal crown. Because honestly, the fireworks are pretty nice. This is for flying. Alright, we do not use any of these unit types. Wow, okay. This is like... This is so ass. I guess we'll take grunts, just because we have the little dudes with us. Let's go ahead and pop a fireworks, make that go a little bit faster. This is going to run out, and I think what we'll do is we'll plug in the well for a little while. Yep, alright, we got a... Actually, that's not even really a big wave coming up. That's like a small wave. That's not too bad. We should be fine to deal with that. Alright, we need some water. We've got a lot of wood right now, which is nice. Go ahead and produce that. Alright, so far so good. So far so good. I just need to find a good way of, like producing more. Not like I guess like I need a way to produce peasant's hut. What I don't really want any of this. Iron mine is really what I need. I guess clay could be good for the future. Iron mine, iron mine. Wow, no iron mines. That's really disappointing. Reduces the second king's ability cooldown by 25%. Heal your castle. None of these are really that spectacular, but I suppose that's better than nothing. Alright, fat doo-doo men. A lot of these guys here. Alright, what do we want? Basic production or a spell? I guess basic production sounds fine. Alright, we'll make the last wave, like, pretty hard. You're pretty easy. And then this should also be pretty easy. I don't think we need anything else from here, though. Kingdom infrastructure could be nice, but I don't really see, like, it being really useful. I will happily take a troop train. And a basic production. Okay. More range damage sounds nice. Alright, let's go ahead and pause. So this is going to run out. We're going to want to put this here and turn it into an iron mine as soon as possible, because we just need the resources. Gold is doing pretty good. Our wheat is fine. I just need iron. Iron, iron, iron. Okay, we're doing pretty good. I'm going to throw down the clay mine now, because I'd like to upgrade this. Okay, beautiful. Alright, that is about to go up. Let's go ahead and turn that into an iron mine. I think what I will do is I'll wait. I'll give it a second. We'll go ahead and throw this down here. Give them some assistance with those troops there. That is a goblin giant. We absolutely marauded him. Come on, come on, come on. Catch him, catch him, catch him. No, they're getting close. Ah! Oh, they blew up. That sucks. Gold mine. Yeah, I'll take another gold mine. Okay, we have sawmill. We have friendly provides. Oh, okay. That's kind of useful. All right, I think what we will do is we'll rotate it like this. We're going to move you over. We'll put the big well down. This is going to run out very quickly, which is fine. We're not, like, super duper worried about that. Let's go ahead and pop that. I guess we'll do this. Actually, you know what? I think I'm going to shift these here. Nice. Everybody's doing pretty good so far. Alright, big chunky boys. Going down. Throw down this here. That's going to make everything in this vicinity kind of operate a little bit better. Dude, honestly, the speed is actually kind of giving it to them there. Alright, dump out some more troops. I think it's time for the gold mine. We'll throw the gold mine up here. I think what I'm going to try to do is just try to save up for the 600 and see if I can get myself the final upgrade. I think that would be nice. Yeah, we got a lot of troops. This is going to be a bit of a rough fight here. I think we might need to... Oh, never mind. We just have too many grunts. Alright, clay mine, big... Okay, iron mine, please, and thank you. Artifact. Bosses are damaged for 10% for their max HP after introduction. Receive a fireworks... But I'm going to go ahead and go for this one. It just seems a bit better. Try to speed that up a little bit. This is going to run out very soon. I think I'll probably throw down another gold mine. But we are going to start blowing through our wheat a little faster, so we might need to bench this for now. That could be a good idea, just to bench it and put it away. We're doing pretty well on resources, so I can leave that down. Alright, okay, we're about to get a lot coming at us in just a minute. We got 2 piggies. We got double piggy. We're going to lose a couple guys here. Nice. Warrior troops receive a... I think that's a very easy buy right there. When choosing a reward, your first reroll is free. I mean, that's always sounds like pretty cool. An Assassin's Temple could be kind of nice, but they are grunts. 50% to HP of grunt troops if Assassin is on the battlefield. Interesting. Okay. We don't really care about the Madhouse. I guess we could go for another archery range. Another archery range could be kind of cool. Yeah, we could do that. That doesn't leave us with too much money left. I think what we'll do is... we buy some wheat. Call it a day and move on and forward. Okay, we just ran out of that. We are going to want some more wood. I think what we'll do is we'll go ahead and just drop some upgrades and just hopefully get some more troops out. I'm going to put this down. Because thankfully none of these troops cost wood. We do need more wood, though. That is definitely going to be like something we need. Alright. Levy barracks. Militia camp. I don't really want any of these. Iron mine, yes please. Established production, big gold mine, or I'm gonna take wheat field. A fisher is always nice. What artifacts do we got? Water, or a bunch of magic stuff. I don't really care about the magic stuff, so I'll just take the water. Alright, put the wizards at the end, and just, we'll do some big sunmen. Actually, well, we don't need to do sunmen. We'll do 2 sunmen, we'll do that. Switch those around. We always love troop upgrades. We always love freaking... What are these? These are lightning mages. We always love artifacts. Artifacts are always nice. More money is always good, too. This should be a nice, not too bad wave. Established productions could be good. I guess we could put the blobs with you. Yeah, that'd be fine. Mushroom men. Yeah, I'll take some mushroom men. Mushroom men are pretty sweet. Alright, we are going to have to spend a little money to make some of these troops, but that's a-okay. As soon as we're done with this, I think I'm just going to put it away. Actually, you know what? We might just bench it right now and just put the gold mine in. It's going to set us back just a wee bit, but that's really not that terrible. Alright. We are picking up a lot of lumber. We're going to need a lot of lumber. Alright, yeah, the... Goblin... I don't know, honestly, the goblin giants are always a little dangerous. Big well. Yes, please. Alright, what I might do is I'm going to pause real quick. I'm going to do that, and we're just going to hopefully pump out some more troops. We are very close to this. We are at this. Very nice. Alright, I'm going to give it a second. Let the game make our last couple troops. Move that up here. Start generating a little... Actually, I mean, we've got so much water. It's really not that big of a deal. I don't really want to strain my wheat supplies too much, but at the same time, we also have, like, a lot of stuff coming in for the wheat. Give them some backup with those troops there. They should... Honestly, they should just shred. We have a lot of high damage now. Oh, the stupid backline wizards are annoying. Alright, receive all basic production buildings. Wheat field, sawmill... Okay, so that would give us all of that. When you kill an enemy, a random unit... I am going to take the ram's horn. Alright, what do we need here? Wheat. We need wheat. If we're going to keep selling wheat, we're going to need more wheat. Yep, just throw down a ton of wheat. Let's try to make as much wheat as we can. But I do want to, you know, also keep making more wood so I can keep expanding my unit caps. Alright, what do we got coming up next? We got Sunfaced and all of the blue guys. I'm going to have to keep producing gold just because of the fact that my archers, like, require it for, like, their resources and stuff. Alright, we did lose one of our mushroom men. That kind of sucks, but we are good to go. I'm happy with an iron mine, and I feel like I'm happy with a sawmill. Yeah, a lot of these wheat fields are going to run out. Let's quickly replace those with that. Also, let's just make some more troops. Yeah, we get some more enemies coming in soon. I want to try to bulk up a little bit more. Okay, quickly throw down another tree. I think we'll be okay. Just back them up with some peasants. Dude, we absolutely mowed down the fat boy. Increases max unit HP. I mean, that's really good. Food is whatever. I think we just buy both of those. Getting, like, random resources is just always fantastic. I think we'll save. We'll save for the next upcoming wave. That seems like a good enough idea. I'm going to do a little shift here, and I'm going to put you down, and then I'm also going to put this on top of you. Because then you can kind of feed off of each other. That feels like a solid idea. I never ended up using you, so I'm just going to throw you away. Alright, wood is pretty good. Alright, we just ran out of that. We'll put you down because we want to keep generating more and more iron. These two things are going to run out very soon. I mean, we've got so much water from that one artifact. I feel totally fine right now with that. Okay, so Big Mama is here. So I think what we might do is this. We're going to drop the Fisher. That totally missed, which is actually kind of bad. Because I really wanted to kill those wizards in the back. But I think, honestly, we're fine. We're shredding her pretty hard. Because aren't the archers scaling with the warriors? Yeah, they're making the warrior troops, like, even more healthy than they would normally be. Alright, do that. And I think what we'll do is this, and then we're going to go ahead and do this for just a little bit. Alright, comfy bed. Increases all troop buildings unit capacity by 1. Reduces all of the king's abilities. That just seems better. I like Last Stand. Last Stand is usually pretty good. Alright, let me think. We have Longbowman's Camp. This could be good. It's a little expensive, but it seems pretty good. I won't lie. I'm trying to think. Yeah, I think we'll need to go for that. That seems like a solid idea. None of this really seems that good. We get a troop training, make our warriors a bit tankier. Alright, we've got ourselves a Prophecy. Goblin Bat Rider. Money. Money is always good. We'll stack some of the money groups together. Building upgrades are always really good. Veteran barracks are nice. We could try to go for, like, an elite barracks. Let me think. Actually, I don't really want... I'm going to switch this around. This is just random resources. I don't really think we need just random resources. I think we need an advanced production. That seems like a good idea. Ooh, actually, yeah, we're going to do that. Alright, let's see what the next boss is going to be. It's the Dragon. The spell damage dealt is reduced. I mean, we don't really use spells, so that's fine. Okay, so actually the Longbowman's Camp is actually quite feasible right now. So I think what we might do is, once this is done, I'm going to make that into the Longbowman's Camp. Alright. So we're just going to scoot you over. We're going to put you down. We'll increase our unit cap. And then we're going to go ahead and build some Longbowmen. Oh, okay, we ran out of unit space. That's annoying. Alright, well, I mean, we need more gold anyway. Actually, yeah, we are gonna need to keep up with our gold. That's gonna be a little rough. We have one more unit cap upgrade, so we'll probably save for that and then just try to bang out some more wood. Alright, this is almost done. Yep, we'll put that there. Put this there. We just need more wood. What do I want to do here? I think our water's fine. Just some more... yeah, just more iron. Get more troops. We've got plenty of archers, so that should just be easy for us to shred through that right there. Damn, look at that, bro. We clapped that pretty easy. I'm feeling pretty confident about this. I think we're going to get this down. Okay, I might wait a little bit just to switch this out and over. I'll buy it. Actually, you know what? Why not? Let's just buy it. Alright, we are going to need more wood. Like, at least, like, some way to do production and stuff. So I might build a research table. Oh, that is a lot of wizards. I feel like we're going to lose a lot of units right now. Alright, put you down, scoot you over, put you down. I'd like basic production, please. We lost a couple guys, but no big deal. Ooh, yeah, that's pretty good. Fuel pump. I mean, we don't really have anything that uses fuel, but we also don't have a way to, like, anything that, like, produces, like... I guess we'll take a fuel pump. Why not? Alright, pause, rotate this, start training some new troops, put down some more wheat. Let's make sure all our troops are built before we rotate this over and buy you guys. I want to try putting that on cooldown as much as possible. And if this has reduced cooldown, I might as well use it. Alright, yeah, here comes a bit of a tough wave. I'm feeling pretty confident, though. Okay, big well, small wheat field. I don't really need any of these. Alright, we could get... Actually, we could... Nah, that's a little too expensive. The explosive cart factory actually could be kind of interesting. We could try that. The Catapult factory also seems pretty nice, but we don't have any way of producing this. We could put this in our back pocket for now. This is a ranged troop type. Yeah. I'm trying to think. We don't go because we don't produce wheat either, or flour. So I guess we'll just go for this and maybe eventually like do something with it. All right, we're gonna get a trader soon. The trader's coming in on the next wave. Honestly, I'd probably just sell the big well. We don't really need it. It's nice, but it's not really like super worthwhile. Tree. Alright, let's see what the game's gonna throw at us. Yeah, actually, I will take more trees, happily. I think once this is done, I will probably shut this off for now, just because we have a lot of gold. Honestly, I think we're just gonna kill this. We're gonna kill these guys really fast. A little slower than I wanted, but not terrible. No. When your troops die, a blade is sent flying the enemy, dealing 50 damage. Heals, I am taking that. That seems really nice. That is a Catapult factory. We've got the Falcons camp. I would normally love to take the Falcons camp, but we're also not really doing that. No, we don't really care about this. The gold mine's kind of whatever. Yeah, unfortunately, nothing I really want here so far. We'll take the troop training, and then... I guess we'll just save for the next trader. Alright, Grunt, Warrior. Yeah, I mean, just more Warrior HP never hurts. I'm not going to do a fuel pump just yet. It just doesn't really feel like super duper worth it right now. Alright, we have Iron Mine. Small wheat field. I mean, our wheat's fine. I guess we'll just grab an Iron Mine. More wheat. More wheat! More wheat. Wheat. Start also just producing water again. I'd love to do the Catapult. I just don't have what I need for it. Get some more prophecies going. Is this just a golem wave? Yeah, it seems like it. Okay, yeah, this should just be an easy clap. What do we got? We got a big well. Sure. I mean, yeah, artifacts are awesome. More money is always really good. And I guess we could finally get ourselves a kingdom infrastructure. Building upgrades are nice. Building upgrades are nice. I don't really care for anything else here. I mean, that's a lot of wizards, though. I mean, spells are always good. You can never hate on getting a spell. And then, yeah, I think we'll just do an advanced production. Let's switch these waves around. No. I'll just take the 50 bucks. Alright, we're gonna bench you for now. We're gonna go ahead and put the big well in. Get ready to drop this. I mean, honestly, we're running out of productions, which, I mean, is good. You want to try using up all your stuff, but then we're also going to need to replace it when we can. I think what I should try to do is maybe try to find, like, a building that will, Oh, actually, perfect. We can maybe start thinking about doing, like, crystal mines and stuff. Start working towards building up some magic, maybe grabbing a magic school if we need it. I feel like there's no reason for me not to just save this for the boss. Alright, arena. Actually, I guess an arena could be okay. The thing is like, we don't have any way to kind of operate this, and this isn't really doing anything for us, and I don't really want to spend the money to switch around, so we'll take the arena. Carpentry, market. I'm willing to reroll this, though. Okay, because that is exactly what we were looking for. We've been needing the forge for a little while, because this is going to kind of open up options for us. I'm feeling pretty okay with our money. I don't really feel like I need to do that anymore. No, I don't really care about the well. I guess for now, we can just kind of open up this. And use it as an opportunity to maybe start generating some like offensive spells. Yeah, just keep getting more crystal mines. Alright, we are now fully out of wheat. Or at least wheat production. We're pretty set on how much wheat we have. Yeah, see, look at the pigs went so far forward. The golems are super slow. We'll shred out those guys. And our guys are so tanky. Nice. No. I guess this is fine. Explosion radius increased. Yeah, that sounds nice. Earns 1 gold every 3 seconds while working. That actually seems kind of good. I probably should have looked at that other thing, but I didn't. So, I mean, hey, it's a little too late for that. Alright, I already upgraded you. So, honestly, I could probably just get rid of this. Generates... Ooh, actually, we could start doing that. I'm just going to put the arena down. Because the arena now produces gold. That sounds awesome. Use that to speed up production a little bit. Crystal... Yeah, more crystals is always good. We're going to need it for the magic. Because I think, realistically, once we get enough oil to be able to do this, we'll probably just focus on trying... Oh, what did we get? Ground fire's nice. Produce some more troops to go help fight. We got a big Cyclops this time. Honestly, dude, the basic warrior archer build always feels really nice. Like, look how much we're doing right now. Honestly, how are we doing on... We're doing pretty bad on tree, so let's go for some tree. Fireworks is always nice. Wrath is actually pretty good. We'll do fireworks now. Because I think realistically what we might do is we're just going to bench this one for now. Deforestation? Or I'm just going to take Fisher. We don't really need oil, and I don't want to keep spending my wood. So I'll put the tree down to kind of recoup what we lost. More crystal. Yeah, I mean, we're just going to need more and more crystals to kind of compensate for all this building and stuff. Actually, funny enough, we could start doing the catapults. I didn't think of that. Alright, get rid of you. You're not bad, but you're not necessary. Alright, throw down the crystals. Alright, we get the trader now. Actually, that's kind of good. When your castle reaches 0 HP, it heals 20 HP, and all enemies are stunned for 7 seconds, can only be used once. Or max castle HP. I'm going to take that and that. Alright, unfortunately, none of these are super duper useful for us, so we're going to reroll once, and we got warrior. Lovely. Okay. Alright, so what we need to think about now is we are actually actively producing forges. Forges are pretty good. I think what we'll do for now is, while this is nice, I think we're going to bench it, and we're going to put in the Archmage's University, just because it is a bit of a better... It's just a bit better, honestly. Alright, we'll make some of these guys. Let's see what we got here. We got a crystal mine. Honestly, we probably don't even need crystal mines anymore, just because we're going to be generating it by killing enemies, so I'm just going to go ahead and recycle that. Alright, but it is in fact time to fight the big boss. Alright, hopefully this won't be too bad. I don't think it will be, not at all. Alright, I'm gonna move this over. We're gonna pause. We'll scooch, we'll leave that there, and then we're gonna put you down, because I'd like to start producing these. I've beaten the dragon before. The dragon's really not that bad. He's a little annoying, but he's not terrible. Alright, we're gonna go ahead and throw down this, the tornado. Oh, I guess the fisher got thrown down too. Alright, that should make him fly, and then he did kill a couple of our ranged guys, which sucks, but that's fine. Okay, hold on. We're gonna go ahead and rotate this and start doing that. Let's go ahead and speed up our dudes back here, and then we'll pop last stand. Alright, that's gonna shred the dragon. He just killed so many of our people. That's really annoying. Alright, what is this costing us right now? This is costing us magic, which is actually fine, because we've got that in quite an abundance. I don't feel it necessary to last stand right now. What I will do is I will boost production. I want to kind of try to crap out more warriors as quick as we can. Alright, he's coming in. Let's go ahead and last stand now. Alright. Nice. Okay, okay. That was not bad at all. Receive 2 temporary Goose Riders at the start of every wave. Upon constructing the next 3 buildings, I'm going to take the Rusty Bell. Health boost. Health boost could be pretty good. Black Unicorn Field. Interesting. Hydra Pond. Or another Catapult factory. I mean, we could just do another Catapult factory. That seems fine. As I cry, as we just got the Fisherman's Hut. I recycle for now. Yeah, more range for that seems fine enough. Okay, so 20 wall busters seems kind of insane. Okay, this doesn't seem that bad. That's just a bunch of basic production. I'm gonna save that more for the end. Alright, honestly, I do really like the troop trainings. The troop trainings are really nice. Yeah, we'll do you. We'll put you... Actually, we'll put you back there. We need something slow. I might be biting off more than I can chew, but I should be okay. Alright, I'm gonna do the permanent morale, because that seems just really nice. Alright, what's our final boss? It's, Venoxia. I don't know what this is. This is one of the bosses I've never fought before, so I'm not really too sure what I'm gonna be getting into. Maybe it'll be annoying, maybe it won't be. Alright, move you. And then I can't afford you right now, so that's fine. I'll just leave you at that. I guess we'll just do this. Because our troops will heal as we go through, which is nice. Alright, where's the table that produces the, That's right here. I'm gonna need you again. I guess there's no reason not to put this down. Honestly, the Goose Riders should be actually pretty sauce to help us out. Yeah. We're starting to... we're not, like, really running low on iron, but we're gonna get there eventually. Honestly, that is a lot more wizards than I thought it was gonna be. I don't really like either of these, because this doesn't really do anything for me. I guess I'll just take that. Reroll, please. This is all shit. Okay. I guess we'll take some more warrior HP. Alright. Honestly, fuel pump, you've served your purpose. I don't need you anymore. Put iron mine down. I guess we'll move iron mine with the well. I mean, yeah, I will never say no to more iron mines. Just because we're going to need as much of it as we can get. Okay, oh my god, bro. The tornado was so clutch right there. Yeah, water's fine. Anything else? I guess more big wells. Ooh, yeah, of course, thank you. Okay. Oh, that's actually really huge. Honestly, that's actually really nice for us. Alright, I think what we do need to do, though, is we need to start making some troops. Because we actually have a lot less than I thought we did at the time. Alright, rotate. What do you got for me, game? Crystal... Sure. That is so many people. I'm just gonna do that. More iron. I mean, yeah, I guess more catapults never hurts. Alright, we will put this down here, and we will put you here. Actually, I don't think I can even increase... Yeah, I cannot increase my stuff anymore, which is a little annoying, but what can you do? More big wells. Sure, why not? We'll do 3 big wells. Why not? Why not? When do we get the... Okay, the trader is actually coming up now. I'm going to sell a couple of these big wells. Honestly, we'll probably just sell that, too. Oh, we only have 40 of the money. Okay, we're kind of broke right now. You know what? Sure. More iron. Okay, unfortunately, not a lot of money to buy anything here right now. Archers stun enemies at full HP for 2 seconds. That sounds really nice. Yeah, there you go. Boom. Alright, as much iron as I can get. Take a small break from you. Plug an iron mine in. We did get a tornado, which is pretty nice. We're actually about to get, like, a pretty annoying wave. Give them some backup with these guys over here. Honestly, if the Goose Riders can, like, diesel through and take most of the damage, that sounds totally fine. Okay. Honestly, that should be pretty easy to beat. Okay, we got Snow Golem and Sand Golems. Those seem like pretty thick boys. I generate spells already, so that's pretty whatever. The Wizard seems really annoying. We've got a lot of troop trains. I don't really need the Veteran Barracks or anything like that, so let's do this and this. We'll do like a really thick wave early, and then we'll just do some troop trains. Fuck it, why not? Even more Wizards. Receive resource, lose random troops, or take a bunch of demons. Or do I want healer? I'm gonna take the demons. Dude, honestly, bro, being able to churn out these spells is actually just amazing. Alright, put that down there. It's a little excessive, but whatever. Health boost. Health boost. If we can get our troops to stay alive for a long period of time, that just sounds amazing. Alright, this is the big, giant wave. We're gonna do this. I'm feeling generous to my troops. No. Yes. Yeah, actually, yeah, that sounds really nice. I mean, yeah, honestly, actually, that's kind of crazy. More wood is going to be really good for us. We are kind of lacking with wood right now. We're going to need wood. More. More! As a wise man once said. More! I think, honestly, we're doing pretty good on the ingots, so I think we could probably just take a small break from that. Put the big well down. Go ahead and sell that. Just destroy it and sell it too. Why not? Honestly, that was not any, like, real damage to us right there. I thought that was going to hit a lot harder. It just didn't. Alright, resources. Wine. Ore. I guess wheat. Ranged. Thank you. Alright, once one of these breaks, we're gonna need the research table again. Dude, we're almost to the final wave. I think this is, yeah, this is probably the furthest I've ever gotten in the game before. Yeah, I guess we could do that. Alright, sub you in. I don't really have anything else to put there right now. I guess it could just be a well. It's not really going to exactly do a lot, but it's better than nothing, I suppose. Yeah, I think this is... Oh, actually, no, never mind. I thought this was going to be the wave where we lost a lot of people, but we just didn't care, I guess. None of those are really that good. I think it would probably be the best to just take the stun chance. That seems really nice. More warrior health is also always just really good. I don't know, man. I'm feeling pretty damn stacked right now. I won't lie. Yeah, big well's fine. Dude, we have 4 tornadoes! We are sitting on top of so much good stuff right now. It's actually kind of crazy. I guess tree. Tree is fine. Just bench well and put tree in. I think we just insta-killed most of those blobs. Alright, 7 morale. Troops are trained... I think that's just too free. It's too free. Like, passively training troops faster is just way too free. Sure, tree. Alright, this is gonna be it. I'm gonna go ahead and drop down some of these legendaries. And I think what we're gonna do is just shift this down to here. Well, actually, we're about to produce one more legendary spell, so I think that's fine. And we're just gonna move down to here. Got ourselves a second last stand. So I don't know what to expect. Okay. Oh, okay, so it's literally just, it's like a snake hydra. I can't tell if I'm screwing myself over right now by doing that, but it doesn't matter because I think it's working. I think we're fine. Because she's also making those stupid tornadoes, but... Oh, we won. Okay. Oh, boy. Nice, cool. That's a lot of the green stuff. All right, I think that's gonna be it for this one today. If you guys enjoyed it, please remember to like, comment, and subscribe. And I'll see you guys next time. Galaxy Gorilla out.